It is a very beautiful sunny afternoon right here in northern Uganda. Today I am in Omoro district, which of course is still in the northern region of Uganda. And today we are going to talk about garden preparation. Hi there, my name is Charles Layoo and I am the Ugandan farmer. I am actually on a journey to encourage more young people, to encourage more individuals to venture into agriculture, because through smart agriculture we can fight poverty and we can create a hunger-free community in northern Uganda. So when we talk of farming, there can be two or different other ways of farming. And of course, whenever someone mentions farming, we can think of crops, we can think of animals or livestock, we can think of birds maybe. But of course, just like you can see, I'm standing in a garden which clearly says or shows that we will be talking about crops. Now, this is a farm or this is a garden of one of my YouTube subscriber actually, and who reached out and she asked me to help her. And I have to say thank you to you who is always supporting this channel, to you who is trusting us, because I understand you've probably never met me physically, but the fact that you're able to trust me, you're able to send in your money, you're able to say that we collaborate, we work together, that means you trust me, and thank you for that. So now as a farmer, I want to talk about two or three important things when it comes to garden preparation. This garden right here that you're seeing, few days ago, which was actually last week, it was bushy, it was green, green always looks so beautiful. But then there is a plan to put something right here, which I'm going to unveil it very soon. Just keep following this channel, because starting from next week I'm going to be bringing a lot of video very consistently. Now, what are the process of garden preparation? One, when the garden is very bushy or when you've just acquired your garden, and of course still in my channel there are different ways of acquiring garden. You can have your own, maybe it's your own land, or you can always lease it. If you probably don't own it, you can lease. I've talked about the process of leasing land in northern Uganda. If you want to know, please be sure to check out my other video, or you can reach out and I'll see how best to help you. So when you've got your garden very bushy, what is the first step? Now, one thing you have to know as a farmer, garden preparation is very crucial because it plays a very big role in how your crops is going to perform. Garden preparation can also save you a lot of money. If you prepare it very well from the beginning, it's going to save you a lot actually. Now, first thing, there are other people, there are normally two ways. There are other people who can start by slashing it. They start by slashing the grass, and they start by clearing the shrubs and maybe some of the small trees that is available in the garden. That is one. Secondly, there are some people who use non-selective herbicide, or perhaps I would say herbicide. They use it, they spray their garden, then the grass does dry. Once the grass has dried, they now come and they dig it maybe with ox plow or maybe with the local ore or whatever. But me as Charles, what are some of the recommended ways? One, if your garden is very bushy, I'm going to try to see if I can get the video of this garden right here, how it was looking like last week. If your garden is very bushy, first thing I would recommend if you can start by slashing, if your budget can accommodate that, please start by slashing. Or in every community, in every villages, we have the local people. We have groups of people that you can always call. They come with their oars and they dig. In our local language, we call it botulum. So they dig it, and then the garden looks like this. So what did I do? Personally, I could have said maybe we start by slashing. That's what I initially thought. But then I said, how about I call the local people? They come and then they dig these grasses, or they do what is called botulomia. And then after, I can pay some people who will come with axes and panga to clear some of the big shrubs or the trees. Well, there's no need to clear the trees depending on what you are going to plant. But in this garden, in this farm specifically, we are having a plan of doing watermelon. And of course, if you have been following me, watermelon need a very clean garden. There should be no trees to disturb it. So this is why after digging here, I'm actually clearing the trees. Secondly, after they have done it like this, you can see how fast the grass is actually drying. Why? Because we are in the month of June, and it's actually dry season, but we are actually receiving rain. Northern Uganda is receiving rain. It's actually balanced. We receive rain, the sun comes for some few days, rain comes again, and that is it. That's how the cycle is this year. I don't know how it's going to continue, but that is it. So the grasses are actually drying so fast and so good. That is why the garden looks so good. Now the next step here, I'm going to either bring in ox plow or I bring in a tractor. So if I want to bring in an ox plow, I will have to give this garden some few weeks, like 2 to 3 weeks, for it to completely dry and be so good that it's very easy for ox plow to run in and plow. But then another alternative, I can actually bring in tractor. Why? Because we know tractor is a machine. It can run anywhere. So I can bring in tractor even today or tomorrow to plow it, and immediately I can be having the garden ready to put in my crops. So why is garden preparation very crucial to you as a farmer or as part of farming? One, how well you prepare your garden determines the amount of weeds you're going to have in your garden. For example, in northern Uganda here, normally if you're to bring in people to weed your crops, be it anything, it can be maize, it can be beans, it can be watermelon, or whatever crops, they weed 1 acre at 90,000 Uganda shilling. But imagine preparing your garden very well and then you don't have a lot of weeds, so you probably have to spend little money. But if you don't prepare your garden very well, you will plant and then the weed will come so many. Otherwise, that is it. If you are interested in doing melon farming, you're interested in farming in Uganda or in northern Uganda, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Be sure to follow this journey along. I'm going to be bringing to you every step from garden preparation, from planting, from weeding, everything that you need to know. So that is all I can tell you. And of course, I encourage you, if you want to venture into farming, if you want to join the agricultural sector of Uganda, today is the day. Please start it now. It's never too late, and together we can actually get poverty out of Uganda. Together we can create a hunger-free community in Uganda. My name is Charles Layoo. I appreciate all your support. This is the Ugandan farmer. I'll see you in our very next video.